everyone, my name is Andrea and welcome back to my channel. Can we take a minute and talk about some of this planning, the calls, the texts, the appointments, the schedules, the lists? I don't know about you guys, but I've just never been very good at this stuff. In fact, up to about a year ago, I was failing miserably in these areas. Spoiler alert, it doesn't matter if you've decided to go digital and you've got something on your phone or your tablet. It doesn't matter if you go out and purchase the state-of-the-art, totally customizable, color-coded, really expensive, highly endorsed, most purchased, best reviews online paper planner. It doesn't matter if your system is a bit more let's go ahead and call this rustic, because that sounds a lot more charming than the hot mess it really is. But I assure you it works. The reason that it works though is not what I'm using or how I've arranged it. What makes this work is that I schedule regular appointments with my planner. So no matter what type of system you have, if you are not making regular appointments with it, it doesn't matter how sophisticated it is, it's not going to do the work for you. So more than the system itself, I wanted to share with you how I use it and what that looks like. Basically, it breaks down to 3 different types of meetings that I have with my calendar. So the first meeting happens once a month. So usually at the end of a month or at the very, very beginning of the month, I try to sit down and spend, I would say this is about a 30 to 40 minute meeting. It's a little bit more of a time investment, but I am covering the entire month. I look at holidays. I look through all of the kids' schedules. I go through emails and text messages. My husband and I, we have a shared electronic calendar, so I'll go through there. Any birthdays. I make sure I get this all put together and see everything that we've got going on. The next type of meeting that I have is a weekly meeting, and that usually lasts about 15 to 20 minutes. I probably double check my email and our electronic calendar. The next thing that I do is I start plotting out the week. I start filling that in for myself so I know what projects I am trying to manage on any particular day. The third type of meeting is daily. Just to review what I've got down there, see if I can check anything off the list. Am I staying on track for what I'm hoping to accomplish this week and all that good stuff. In a perfect world, I would do this twice a day. I'm not perfect, I'm a work in progress, but at least once a day I'm coming over here and I am checking to make sure that I am staying on task for the goals that I've set for myself for the week. Another thing that I keep in this binder is what I call a running to-do list. And this is all the things that are buzzing around in my head. Maybe I have made a note on my phone, and I like to keep that list all in one place. These are usually things that don't have a deadline per se. A good example of this is fix the refrigerator door. Every time I open the refrigerator door, and I have the double doors, one will stay open for me, but the other one just keeps slamming back on top of me as I'm trying to put something away or get something out of the refrigerator. I find that really annoying. So I wanted to see if there was a fix for this. Instead of letting it buzz around in my head forever, I can put it on paper and fit it into my schedule wherever I can. So another thing that I do here over at Command Central is put together our meal plans for the week. When I'm having my weekly meeting, I plan the meals as well. I do not have a very fancy or sophisticated system for meal planning, but it is something just, again, to kind of put it all down in writing, check and make sure I've got all the necessary foods and ingredients in the house. So if not, then I can add that to the grocery list and just determine what nights are good to cook and what nights maybe somebody else, like a restaurant, needs to cook. It happens sometimes. And then finally over here, this thing, I deal with papers. No matter how much or how many different ways we are trying to go paperless, this stuff still sneaks through my door. And let's just say that I did a huge paper declutter and it was a massive undertaking. Yes, there will be a paper declutter video coming, most likely in February, so if you don't want to miss it, you know what you gotta do. And that way you'll be notified every time I upload new content. But for now, let's just talk about the papers at hand over here. Generally speaking, these are things that show up in the mail. Maybe they also show up in a kid's backpack, but they require some sort of attention from me. And I'm not always able to drop what I'm doing to give those papers the attention they need. So they come here to Command Central, where again, I feel like this is a good place to keep them. They're near the calendar, they're near the to-do list. So I have all the things that I need to help me get through this stack of papers and take whatever action is necessary and get rid of that pile. Now, am I all that great at this pile? No. I would say probably once or twice a week I am going through these papers and actually taking the necessary actions. But hey, work in progress. So there you have it. This is my very informal yet effective way for me to feel like I can stay on top of all the different tasks that I need to take care of for myself and for my family. I hope that you found some of this information to be helpful. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up or let me know in the comment section which part of this you felt was good information for you to hear. That is all I have for today. I thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I will see you in my next video.